Alright, so we are back in the TALOS Principle. Well, thank you guys for joining me. A grandfather. Grandfather. My grandfather was my grandfather actually died before I was born. He was like 36 years old. It's a terrible story. I mean, I don't know him, so I don't know what to say. And, so sorry for bringing that to a downer. I shouldn't be laughing, but whatever. That's one of those things I do. Alright. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you, everybody that's watching this stream can now say they are part of the, what is it? Oh, I forget what it's called. 7 steps to Kevin Bacon, because I met Kevin Bacon, and I'll tell you that story in a second. Alright, let's see what the terminal has to tell us. Something about Kevin Bacon, maybe. Searching for locally cached resources. Alright, let's read some emails. I know that's why you're here. EL, short for Extended Lifespan, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near-inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, EL represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of a Nobel Prize nominee, Dr. something. Alright, so we read that one. And Athena 8. You must consider these riddles, the Sphinx said. Oh, maybe this is part of a puzzle. And tell me the riddle that I did not reveal. The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rust, her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent in the air. Okay. I think she finally said that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automatons, these mute children of Hephaestus, maybe I should look that name up, they keep bringing that up, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. I was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also a deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. I'm doing awesome, guys. What is this? It's a live stream. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. There you go. I'll tell you how I met Kevin Bacon. It's actually I think it's a funny story. And I can tell you about my roommate whenever I worked for Apple. That's a great story. Alright, so once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If we acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? Is it not, in the legal sense of the word, a person, and thus a potential citizen? But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants, whales, the more intelligent parrot species. It's crazy, they will say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person, so it's not like there is no precedent for a non-human being a person. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being and not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of culture among whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these questions than the young genius who revolutionized the blah 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 blah. Alright. I'm reading your comments. Somebody's eating spaghetti. Nice, safe thing to eat. Okay. Today you look like more happy. I look happy today. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. I'm normally pretty happy. I don't get, upset very often. So let's enter these puzzles that are getting progressively harder and harder and harder and harder. Over the fence. So that means we are going to put something over the fence. I don't know why I keep searching around in these bushes thinking that there's something there. Maybe someday there will be. It's kind of hard to say. I wish, whatever his name is. What is his name? Omnibus or Amphibious or something like that. Anyway, you want to know the story. I worked at Apple. I got hired at Apple mainly because when I was in college, there was not really a science fair. It was oh, look at that. Oh, there's the box that I found. It was okay, so I need that. It was like a display to show off. Corporations were there, but students were also allowed to contribute, and we could, make things. Well, at that point in time, I was trying to design a VR system, actually, using a Nintendo Power Gloves. I don't know if you guys know what Nintendo Power Gloves are, but at one point Nintendo made these things. They were gloves you put on your hand, and they let you interact with games, and it was pretty cool. They were pretty cool. So I got those, and I rewired them, and I made a VR system. And even though all these gigantic corporations were there, everybody was lining up to play I had Wolfenstein and Doom. And everybody was lining up to play. And I also made a head-mounted display. Like everything. And I worked on this thing for forever. And there was a big giant line of people that wanted to see my thing, so my VR system, I guess I should say. And all right, so let's get this. And somebody from Apple, I guess, was there. Nobody ever told me. Am I supposed to put this on a box over that? Will it reach? And anyway, so that's how I got my job at Apple. Okay, so I need a clear line of sight. I'll tell you the Kevin Bacon story here in a second. I just have to concentrate. So how the heck do I get over this? Well, let's put this back, and then let's jump up here and see if this... It won't let me jump up there. I'm trying to figure out how do I get a clear line of sight between that and the other thing. Because I cannot tell. Is there something that makes this gate go down? This game just gets progressively harder and harder and harder. Can I see the other one from here? No, I cannot. Okay, so I got this one. So I can see that. And that's like where the power comes from. And I have to somehow get it into a location where it can be seen. The heck if I can tell where that's gonna be, because I can't see that and the other blue thing from the same location. Ah, there it is. Okay, sorry about that. Took me long. I was telling stories and then I ended up getting messed up there, so I'm back on track. So where's the box at? There it is. So I'm gonna get this one. But now I gotta find the location. Is it here? Yes, that's where it is. Alright, so let's just put it down. We gotta get to the other thing. No! Somebody asked if, when I was young, if there were good sources to learn how to program. No. I learned... Well, when I bought my... Oh, I didn't buy it. I got it off I got a TRS-80 off of a neighbor that was throwing it away. And when I got that, it came with a book. And so I read through that book in probably a month. And let's put that there. And then after I got that, there was a magazine at the local library. And it was called Run. And I would get those magazines, copy the code out of them, because we couldn't take them out of the library, and then I would take them home and test them out. Awesome, did it. And at the library itself, there was 3 or 4 books. It was terrible. It really was really, really bad. Hey, trophy earned. Okay. So anyway, So I got hired at Apple, but I was a grunt programmer. I wrote device drivers. And, you know, I didn't do anything. I worked on QuickTime VR. That was probably my claim to fame, but it was a disaster. It was a joke. And I want to mark these things off. What was that thing I had over there? Just so I know what's going on here. So I got a T. Whoops. And so anyway, that's how I got hired. I took a test at Apple. I forget what they called it. It was something like what the heck was it called? It was like the whole brain test or something like that. It was some weird test. This was when Steve Jobs wasn't there. Alright, so looking at this, I need to get these robots to blow themselves, or blow up the guns. Well, I see a robot over there bouncing around, so maybe open that up and let him out and he'll blow up one of these things. Because as far as I know, I only see one jammer. Is that gonna work? Boom! Alright, cool. Ah! And if I jam this gun here, maybe I can run over here and get that. Ooh, and now he'll blow that up. Maybe. What was I telling? A story I was telling. Oh, so I took the test and I don't know, oh, I'm stupid. I got hired. I don't know. And I worked on QuickTime VR, I worked on a whole bunch of different random things. Apple was really lost at that point in time because Steve Jobs had been ousted and things were not good in Apple world. And they were really lost, and they were sort of just trying to figure out what they were going to do. And I don't know. I worked there. I'm not going to go into the negative aspects of working there because, you know, everybody can do that. Alright, so I got that. And, what's this over here? Well, let's go look. Wait a minute. Can I... Let's go and get this, because I don't think I need... Well, let's make sure there's not a ladder or something hidden in here. No, there is not. Oh, there's one of these things. What's it say? I think I've discerned some kind of pattern in the sigils. Each color serves a different purpose. Elohim has us gathering them all, but perhaps he's being overzealous. I don't know, maybe he is. Old Elohim. Alright, so let's see. Do I need to have that locked onto there? I guess we'll find out. If I get shot, I'll know the answer. It's getting over here close. Just want to look back here just to make sure there's not something. Let's see. Hey, look at that, a star. That was easy. Jeez. Okay. Sometimes we... An easy time. Now, if I can get out of here without getting shot, that'll be great. So anyway, I worked at Apple, and I had to get a roommate. And I met a guy, and I'm obviously not going to say his name. And this was a great story. He was... Well, when I first met him, he was brilliant. He was a really, really intelligent kid. And... But he started pretty shortly after I met him. Oh, look at that! Internet, see, I knew that if I kept looking around here, there was gonna be something. Look, it's a switch. What did it do? Oh, it did something. Cool. What's that? Oh, there's a star, but I need a jammer to get at it. Anyway, he started messing around with drugs, and he got really addicted to drugs. He was addicted to heroin, and all kinds of things. And well, there's a prism. he got so messed up. Well, he used to get like paranoid. He would think that police were after him, so he'd be like driving down the road, and he would, you know, like in the middle of the night, and he would think that police were after him, and he would like just pull his vehicle over on the side of the road and just leave it there. And then he would have me come and get it, come in the next day and help him find his car. And it would be like parked in people's yards, and it was like just all over the place. And it's a shame because he was such a smart kid. It just shows you anybody can get addicted to drugs. And yeah, I don't know. That was that. So, oh yeah, he got one of the craziest things he did was at one point he was I come home and he goes, oh, there's these things again. I don't really know what these are. What's that? Hexahedron, powerful device fashioned by the designer. Cube. Edges are beveled. That makes it a decahedron. This is like a chat system on a wall or something. I don't know if it has any meaning. Wrong. Okay. Maybe I should get this little guy. Well, there's another hexahedron back here. Where is it? Oh, there's that thing too, that star. Doing okay with stars. Some of the other ones, I just couldn't find them. Well, wait a minute. Where's that other box at? I know it's here. Is it back here? So he goes, Derek, you gotta come to my room. And I was just like, alright. And his lights are off though. And so he like grabs my arm. I'm like, you know, I'm not going to come into your room. I'll call him Doug, just so I don't have to keep referring to a nothing. And I'm like, Doug, I'm not going to come into your room, you know. The lights are off, you know. He was all messed up. And he's like, no, you got to come. This is cool. And he yanks my arm, and I step into his room, and instantly on my feet, I felt like I stepped on potato chips. And I of course, I'm thinking that I stepped on, like, you know, a used syringe or something, and I'm gonna die. And, or catch some disease or something. But no, what he did, he was like all messed up, and he decided that he wanted black carpet in his room. So he went and bought a can of spray paint, and he spray painted his floor. And he had like shag carpeting. Okay, so I gotta block these people somehow. Maybe? Whoa. And so it was like all spray painted shag carpeting. It was, yeah, he was a mess. All right, so I have no idea where he is. His parents were very well off, so hopefully I took care of him. I don't know if I need the prism or I need the box. I'm gonna act like I need the box. Alright, go away. Okay, I didn't blow up. Okay, good. So I have no idea what happened. Oh, there's that. Maybe I made a wrong bet on needing the box. I guess I'll find out soon enough. Or maybe I didn't. Hey, look at that. Alright, cool. But there was a star. How am I going to get that star? What is this thing's again? If the designer is perfect and he designed me for a purpose, I must be fit for that purpose. It follows that my purpose must not be to seek and hoard every sigil in this land. Somebody beyond facility, blah, 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 blah. Alright, is there a way in here? I don't think that's gonna get me there. Oop, I fell. Well, is there a way in this place? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, this is back in the beginning. Alright. You know what? I don't even know. I don't remember even seeing a red... There's not like a red thing up here or something. Not that I see. What was that? Maybe some sort of weird noise. No, he was just a kid that got addicted to drugs. There was no... He didn't have, he was wealthy. He was ridiculously rich. He had no reason to, you know, money definitely wasn't an issue. His parents were very, very, very wealthy. They owned, I'll just leave it at the fact that they were very wealthy. They were very well off. And, yeah, but, you know, like I said, I guess anybody can get addicted to drugs because, whoops, I died. I think I still got my thing, though. Is there any more switches or anything? Nope. I don't know. So... I still have my piece, I'm sure. Let's go out here. Yeah, it's X'd out. Oh, is it X'd out? Yeah, it is. I don't know, guys. I mean, I saw that star. I'm sort of, like, not wasting time on the stars. Because, first off, I don't think you need many of them. I get a half-decent number of them, and if I get to a point in which I really need them, I will come back and get it. Let's just do a once-over just to make sure. And then I'll tell you about how I met Kevin Bacon. And actually, my roommate played a good role in it. There's certain things that I don't know if I should... stories that I should tell. Just because... Well, I'm sure all you guys know. Well, maybe you don't. There's a big uproar right now in YouTube world. And a whole bunch of people are leaving, so... Yeah, I think he was like a really smart kid that I think he did kind of get bored. His parents basically said to him they wanted him to take over the family business, and so as long as for some reason they thought he needed a business degree, which I think is amusing. But they basically wanted him to get a business degree, and if he got a business degree, they didn't care what he did until it was his turn to take over the business. And so it wasn't like he like goofed off. Oh, I blew up again. I'm skipping that star for now, and I'm gonna come back to it if I need it. I got what I've captured about 3 or 4 stars, so I think I'm pretty cool with that. All right. So he got a degree in mathematics, like just because he was interested in math. I mean, he was really smart. And he was just basically just collecting degrees. And I think at one point, I think what he did is he took LSD on a just to I don't know, just to do it or something, I don't know. And I think it kind of messed his brain up. And then he sort of like spiraled out of control from that point. That's just me, you know, anecdotally seeing things that he did. Oh, there's this. What was that? It said something about a buzzer. Yeah, I see. I'm gonna have to some way block that thing there. That's what's gonna be the hard thing. Well, there's probably a block laying around somewhere, right? Does that thing blow up? It looks different than the other ones. Doesn't really seem to do anything. Maybe some of those little circular things just, I don't know. Yeah, I hope he's doing alright, but I kind of don't think he is. Let's just put this right here and see if that's what I'm supposed to do. Awesome. Whoops, I gotta stop walking through it like an idiot. Oh, now I'm gonna walk through it again, I bet. Is it gonna close when I do this? No, good. Hey, it's one of these. Maybe this leads to a star. No, of course not. Alright. So, I'm gonna try to do 2 of these a night. Well, thank you very much, Chapel Ruin. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. It's very cool to hear. Okay, so what do I got? I mean, I really mean that. It's like the whole reason why I do these videos. And I get plenty of negative videos, or negative comments all the time, so it's nice to get good ones. Alright, what's this one? You know you must not cross the streams. Now I'm paranoid. I found one of those. I found one switch. There's the thing I want. And now I feel like I have to look behind all these things to see if there's a switch. I wish they'd turn the lights on in this level. Elohim needs to come in here and start yelling and turning the lights on. I guess there's nothing here. Alright, so I need one of these. So there's a red thing. And obviously there's going to be a blue one. Is there another red one somewhere? That's blue. That's red. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I don't care about negative comments. I get them all the time. I've been doing this for 8 years, I think, maybe even 9. Believe me, if negative comments bothered me that bad, I would have quit a long time ago. The funny thing is people don't tend to leave negative comments on my videos. They instead, for some reason, used to always leave a lot of negative comments on my website. And they'd leave these like long diatribes about like how bad they hated different videos and things like that. I mean, long. And after a while, I just stopped answering comments on my website. I answer every comment I get on YouTube, but on my website, I just stopped because it just became irritating. So on YouTube, I answer everything. On my website, I answer nothing. So now you guys know. Well, that wasn't that hard. All right. Hey, I think I'm done with this world. Am I? Let's go out and find out. Oh no, I got negative comments about everything. It wasn't just a weight loss video. I got all kinds of stuff. Whatever. That's part of being on YouTube. Believe me, I'm not crying about that. I'm not. That just happens, you know. Oh wait a minute. Oh, this is an audio log.
I was in school when I first read about the TALOS Principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain, ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Mm-hmm. All right, so on to door 6. I got all the stars in the 5th world, and so on to 6. Then I'm gonna try to beat everything in this.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus, all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
How do I not let negative comments affect me? Some people just don't like what I do. The way I look at it, see, I actually look at my videos as an alternative form of education. Mobile minefield. I never considered my way of making videos to be the best way. I considered them to be an alternative. So I assumed from the start that there's going to be some people that my videos just don't work for. Actually, probably at least 50%. So if they're like, I don't care what they say. Basically, if they say something negative to me, that just means to me the video didn't work for them. That's what that means when somebody says something negative to me. And so I just, you know, he's not moving. Can I sneak past him? Don't know. So anything negative I just take as your video didn't work for me. And then I just say, okay, sorry about that. You'll see you'll see in the comments, if somebody says something negative to me, I almost always say sorry about that. And what I'm basically saying is I know my video didn't work for you, and sorry about that. I'm being honest. I'm not, you know, saying that just to be a jerk. And so, you know, if somebody's saying I didn't like what you said, or what you did, or whatever, that's cool. You know, I'm not for everybody, so I understood that. And I don't know. Everybody has opinions. And I can accept that. Alright, so there's the key that I want. Whoops. Alright, so let's do that. Does he move far enough away for me to be able to get in there? Just barely. Oh, jeez, this isn't good. I knew I was gonna die. How do I stop him? Alright. I'm reading your comments. If you see me do that, that's what I'm doing. Because I have this gigantic... I don't know if you can see it. You can see just the top of the microphone. I have this gigantic microphone, like, right in front of my face. So... my Elixir video is coming up, in about a week. Those videos take forever to make. Those learning ones. Yeah, I see how the mistake I made now. Those learning ones take like 15 hours to make, and they that's why I'm only making one a week, because I can't devote more than 15 hours to making videos. I wish this was my full-time job, but it is not. I am no PewDiePie. And I never will be. And actually, I doubt anybody ever will be. So, PewDiePie. Why didn't I come up with that name? Because I was on YouTube before PewDiePie. I could have taken that. I could have been the PewDiePie. I'm boring. I don't have a name. Uh-oh, that's not good. You go away. Do not like you. Alright, so where's my thing at? There, get that. I don't need anything else in there, right? Nope. PewDiePie is something. He's amazing. I don't know how he... I've on occasion seen things that I think are kind of, you know, good, funny. But he's just aiming at a different audience to me. See, there I am. I'm riffing on PewDiePie, talking like PewDiePie ain't the man. Just that's basically what I was saying. Is sometimes he makes videos that I don't like that much. See? That doesn't mean he stinks or anything. It just means that I'm not his target audience. And believe me, I know I'm not. And believe me, he makes a lot of money doing everything he's doing. But he I don't know. Does he make like 2 videos a day or something? I mean, he works. He obviously likes doing YouTube. He's not doing it just for the money. Because, believe me, I'm not. But, yeah. I'm just ready to get shot or something here. I guess not. I like this game. It's a fun game. People were saying that it's not as hard as The Witness. I don't know. It's getting there. It's just a totally different game than The Witness. This game's more about... I mean, it's about solving puzzles, but it's also about, you know, like searching and finding things. You know, where The Witness was straightforward. It was like, here's your puzzle, do it. This game's like, sometimes you have to look for it. And so... Do new. Let's see what's next. Yeah, and you die here instead of the Witness. You don't die, but if you die, you just come right back. Deception, this one's called. Let's see here. Deception. Okay, there's a red thing. And there's a red thing. There's a blue thing. Where are the prisms at? They're hidden somewhere. Oh, there it is. Is this another one of those things, don't cross the streams or something? Because this is here. Why don't I just start off and I'm gonna try just from the get-go doing this, because let's just see if that works. Oops, sort of precariously balancing there. Alright. Is there another prism? Oh. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, there it is. What's deceiving about this? The titles of each of the things normally gives you a clue to how to solve the problem. I don't see anything that's... Oh, there's another red one over there. I don't know. Do I have to do this and then like that? Hey, okay. Is there a blue? Oh, I thought there was a blue one, but there isn't. Oh, okay, there's another one of these things. Well, that's red. There's blue. I am totally guessing what to do here now. There's another prism. Oh, anyway, I said I was going to tell about Kevin Bacon. So anyway, I went out to a bar one time with Doug, and it was the Viper Room, was what it was called. It was a bar that was very, very, very hard to get into. I think Johnny Depp owned it or something like that. And we got in. This is like one of the things I was going to tell you, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't say this. An unseemly Well, I shouldn't say unseemly. See, things are so much different now. Like, what was weird back then isn't really weird now. I mean, what this guy was doing was, how he made money and things, and how he got into clubs and things was sort of unseemly, like what he did for a living. But that's how he got us in there. Well, let's get this thing. Can I see that? Crap. Anyway, so he gets us into the Viper Room. And my roommate, I think that means it's out of, yeah. This isn't working. My roommate Doug sees, maybe this is just not the right angle. Maybe I need to, wow, I have to do it this way because, maybe over here? Can I see it from here? No, I cannot. I don't think I can anyway. Where is it at? Alright, I gotta do this again just to see where the blue thing is. Is there another stair or something here? Is there any way for me to jump on this? Okay, so I have to go from here to here. And there that is. So anyway, we got into the Viper Room, and I'm there with Doug and one of Doug's friends. And Doug, I didn't see him, but Kevin Bacon comes walking behind us, and we're sitting at a table, and Doug goes to him, hey man, he was like, he didn't care about anything. He would approach anybody, he would say anything, and he was like, hey man, and Kevin Bacon's like being cool about it, and he's like, yeah, what is it? And he says, you know what, I've seen you. And he goes, oh, you have, huh? And he says, yeah. And he's like, and I want you to know that you're pretty good, man. And if you keep this Hollywood thing going, and this is in the like mid '90s, something like that. If you keep this Hollywood thing going, you're gonna make it someday. And Kevin Bacon was like totally cool, and he got us drinks, and he was just like the man, because he could have totally like had my roommate thrown out or whatever, and he didn't. He was like he was cool about it. He laughed about it, you know, and I thought to myself, yeah, Kevin Bacon's pretty awesome. And, you know, to buy us drinks and things like that, that was like, you know, being like one of the biggest movie stars there was, you know, and he went and bought us drinks and things. That was just really, really cool. I wonder if I need to have that open to do this. I don't need this, do I? Trying to figure out this puzzle. This puzzle is hard. No, I don't think you can shoot through the things. No, you cannot. So I have to figure out one of these that I don't need. Is there another prism around here somewhere? This is definitely a hard puzzle. No, I think I do need the red ones because... Well, let me see. Okay, so here. I definitely need... Maybe I don't need it. This is not an easy puzzle. I'm trying to line all these up. And I need to get this open. Is there any way? I don't think. Even putting this up on top of here, on top of this stair, I don't see it working. Let me see. The stair's here for something. I think the name of this puzzle was like Deception or something, wasn't it? It's definitely got me confused. I don't see this working any other way. That's the thing I need. Alright. Where's there another prism? There has to be another one. Maybe there isn't. Is there only 3 of them? that's that prism. First open the blue door like I did the first time. Yeah, this isn't very straightforward. I think this is one of those red puzzles, and the red puzzles are considerably harder than the green and the yellow puzzles. I mean, how many prisms do I got here? I don't have one in there, obviously. I have a prism up there, I have a prism there. I have 2 prisms. And I think a third. Maybe I only have 2. 1, 2. No, 3. There's the third one. Well, what happens when I take... What I need to do is have this open. And the opening's on the other side. But that requires this to be open. I don't know. I might come back to this. I don't want to. It almost feels like... Just go back and get... I'm reading your comments. There's just so many doors. Like I said, my brain normally craps out after I play this game for an hour. See, I need a red to open this. And I need... Sometimes this might look obvious and it's not. I need to have this open because I need a power source. See, that's not a power source. This is a power source over here. Well, it's actually a reflection of a power source. And this is just the prism that is reflecting from that. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe if I go in here like this, maybe I'm overthinking this. So let's go. Can I open it? Yes. So I can open this. Alright. Open that, and then open there. Okay, I got that. And then I got... That's the power source. And this opens... There's the power source. And there's the power source. So there's that. But then I need another blue to go to that. So do I not need... I don't need that red. That'll close, that's fine. I don't need this. So I'm gonna have to have a blue that goes from here to there. Do I need this one to be active? I don't think I do. Ah! Yes, I did. Crap. Can I use a prism twice? People are telling me that in the comments that I can take. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, am I being stupid here? I think I am being stupid. See, telling stories, long-winded stories, while also trying to solve this puzzle game is not exactly an easy thing. Alright. Alright, just let me look at this for a second. Okay, so I got this. I don't know. Sometimes a puzzle just confuses you, and this one's confusing me right now. Maybe I should just go and try to solve the other ones. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because this puzzle's just like, right now, and I just have to step away from it. I'm gonna go back and do all the other puzzles for this level, and then come back to this one. So sometimes that's the best way to do it. Sorry I can't solve every single puzzle looking at it for the first time. If you guys can do that, you're better than I am. Oh, I can figure out how to get out of here. Let me out. I'm not quitting, I'm just taking a break on this one puzzle. This one puzzle is driving me nuts, and I'm just taking a break. So, I will come back to it next time. See, it's red. Red L. I'm gonna put a note here. Red L. And then I'll go solve the other one. Where's the other puzzle at? I think the red puzzles are considerably harder. Definitely hard for me. I've been able to beat every puzzle so far except for that one, so I feel pretty good about myself. Maybe I shouldn't, but I feel pretty good. What's this? Are you red? Better not be red. Oh, is that the same one? A door too far. That's red. But that's a different one, right? Did I just come into the same one? Let me look. No, this is a different one. Okay, I'm gonna try to solve this one. Okay. Okay, drink. Normally programmers are good at math just because programming has so much to do with logic. Like, as a programmer, very rarely do you have to do things like differential equations or high-level statistics even, which is even more common. So, I would say programmers have a tendency to be good at math because to be a good programmer you have to be pretty good at logic. But I don't know that the two go hand in hand. You know, that every single programmer is fantastic at mathematics. I'm sure that's not true. Alright, so let's do this one. So there's that. So I assume that means there's, yes. Yeah, math is definitely useful, but not like high-level math, more like mathematics that revolves around logic, because that's all programming is logic, turning a problem into a series of steps in a highly efficient manner. Hey, there's a jammer. I'm not ending this stream yet. I want to try to solve this, and in the next one I'll do the one that was harder. Just sometimes, you know, your brain you stare at a problem too long and then it becomes hard, even though I'm probably missing something really obvious. What is this thing called? This was called the Ring of Deception or something? I want to go back to the beginning just to see the name, because the name often gives you a big clue to how to solve the thing. Maybe I should be writing these names down. I'm gonna walk out. and then walk back in. A door too far. I'm gonna write that down. Just so I remember it. Alright. A door too far. So I got my jammer. I got this going. I got this little dude here. Okay. What's going on here? Nothing. Oh, there's a box back there. Just making sure there's not something back there to blow me up. Did somebody ask me if I'm Serbian? Or are you talking to somebody else? I'm not Serbian. If you were asking me. No, I've never played this game before. I've never played any game that I do a live stream for. I have never played. This is the first time I've ever, like, the first time I did it. What's this dude doing? There's a prism. Is there a way? See if there's a power source somewhere. Oh, did I just hit me? I think it did. There's a buzzer. And I'm looking for the other pieces of it. Or, not the buzzer, the thing I need to connect. Let's just stand here and see if I can see it better. Okay, I don't see anything over there. I don't see anything over there. I don't see anything over there. Huh. Maybe if I stand on something? Jump over here. I don't see anything still. Let's take this over here. Put it right here. Just standing on it just to see. That doesn't seem to do anything, does it? My shopping carts are all written using Laravel, which is a PHP framework. Turn the sound up. I'll do that next stream. Huh. I don't know. Is there another prism? Or another prism somewhere? Like, I can't even find where the one is. There's that one. Somebody said that I have to search for this. Jeez, that man. It's definitely not easy. Okay, there's the... Oh, there's that. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get it now. Alright, so I have to go from there the whole way over here. Alright. Hey, I did it. Alright, cool. Wow, that was just a little bit hard. Just a little tiny bit hard. Oh, you know what? It's not going to work because I need the box to go over the fence. Or maybe it will. Let's find out. No, it's not working. The fact that it's gray means that it's not working. Yeah. So I have to put that on top of a box. I don't know, that doesn't look like it's gonna get it that high though. But let me see. No, this is where the box is. It's over here. There it is. I don't know. Is this gonna take me high enough to connect these? I guess we'll find out. Definitely doesn't look like it. That's not high enough. Is there a thing to put this on top of? Oh boy. Yeah, I shouldn't. So one of you guys said that I shouldn't have said this game is easier than The Witness, because I would say officially it is not. It has reached a point of being pretty hard. I'm trying to think how I can go to that. Ah! I think I got it. Can I see it from over here? I think I'm gonna have to go through one of these windows. Yes! This one right here. Okay, so. There it is. This one was not as hard as what it was. I think that last one messed me up. I think that's more what was going on here. Open. There it goes. Great. Ah. Oh. Another one. You. Okay, so there's a red. Okay, so I have to somehow get a stream to go to this. Oh boy. I don't know, guys. This stream is taking forever. I'm already over an hour. So what I think I'm gonna do is I solved one of the levels, and I'm gonna end the stream since it's an hour long, and then in the beginning of the next one, I'll jump in and I will solve the 2 parts that I so far have not done. So thank you all for joining me. This is a ridiculous game. Hey, at least I mean, if it was super easy, then what would be the point of even playing it? So either way, in the next part of the tutorial, or whatever this is, gameplay, I will solve this. And thank you very much for showing up, because this would be very lonely and sad if you didn't.
My child,
And like always,
there is no shame in seeking another path. Leave this mystery for another day.
oh, look at that. He told me to go to another day. All right. I don't know if The Witness is harder than this or not. I'm starting to get to the point where this is almost as hard as The Witness. So either way, like always, guys, please leave your questions and comments below. And otherwise, till next time.